Sorry for inconvenience. Today Akshay will be joining lately, so we will now start the debate. Hello everyone. This is Preeti speaking and I am the host of this debate. If you want to participate in the debate, then just download the Heatic debate app and register yourself for the live debate. So now the topic is about metaverse. In my point of view, this topic is like new for me, and basically I don't have the idea about the metaverse. Like it's something about virtual reality and all. As the topic was decided by Soundarya, so I would request you to go ahead, Soundarya.
Yeah, thank you, Pretty, for giving me the first opportunity to deal with. I think that metaverse is actually have a motive of overstated. Like the main motive of the metaverse is actually be overstated. Like when you see the metaverse, now it's a virtual reality. We know even the virtual reality exists. Now the games that are Fortnite and the other games are actually coming in metaverse form, like where they can have a virtual avatars and they can fight or win the U coins. Okay, not U coins, win the games and this thing in like you actually in feeling in reality, but it is not reality. The thing is that metaverse, the main cons of, you can say, the main disadvantage of metaverse is this is not a reality. The way you feel in metaverse, the thing that you are doing, even you are buying a house even in metaverse, this isn't a reality. And even the metaverse doesn't actually make a person lazy. I think that in a metaverse the person will lose the punctuality of time, like 8 p.m they had to go to school, like 9 p.m they had to lunch. So yeah, this is the thing that we are punctual things, like we doing have a you can say knowledge of time. We have a knowledge of time. Okay, this is happening that time, this is happening that time. But in metaverse you don't know what's the timing is. It's just a different world. And I don't think that we require the new world for living. Like we are not that depressed or something like that. Like we need to name, like, yeah, you can connect with the others people by video calling. Yeah, it's okay. But the thing is that the main thing is the threat come is that is in metaverse is that they are not safe. Even now the metaverse games are being reported, like they have the child is facing harassment. The child is saying the 18 plus content which is not appropriate. Even the child is getting, even the you can say that the virtual avatars are being harassed there. Like there are so much things that happen that are reported. Even you can say the digital crime actually will increases in in you can say in a huge amount. The crime of the digital crime will increase. And I don't think that we had to take that risk because it doesn't require now, I think. And that's not my point. Yeah, I have so much points, but for that, for now it's okay. Now you can go ahead, others. Prashant, Swara, Panda, you can go ahead.
Yes, anyone can speak ahead.
Hi, am I audible?
Yeah, Swara, you are audible.
Yes, you are.
Okay. So, metaverse, yeah, metaverse is something like it's you are creating artificial environment, and it feels like reality where you can interact with people, but it's not reality. It's just your imagination. You are interacting with people. You can purchase land there. Means you can do that things which you are doing in reality. You can do that things in your imagination, but you feel like it is happening in real sense. So for me, it will be like it will disconnect you with environment. It will disconnect you with people. There will be no connection with people's in reality. You are just connecting with people's on a digital level. Virtual reality is there. There will be disconnect between the people and between the between the people or environment, according to me.
Yeah, I think I totally will agree with the Swara that yeah, it's actually
No, no,
this. Okay, okay, Prashant,
I
go ahead, go
haven't.
ahead.
I haven't ended. I haven't ended yet. Okay. Yeah, so to replicate our actual facial expressions, like like emojis we have. In fact, Facebook is coming up with a product, Cambria, wherein your avatars will be able to make the natural eye contact, and as mentioned earlier, replicate your facial expressions. So it's all about ease connecting with people, according to Mark Zuckerberg. Okay, so just imagine, we schedule our office meetings on Google Teams, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, Hangouts, WhatsApp video calls. But just imagine your own avatar is actually trying to, launch a specific conversation with some another in a virtual world. Just imagine, assume my son is like 100 kilometers away, and he has taken part in some competition and he has won the race. I'm for some reason not able to attend the competition, so due to being busy. But there will be like a jacket which will be having those vibrations. I can pat his back, just remotely, right? So, I mean, there are many use cases of metaverse. The real estate you can find in. I mean, you can actually have a 3D view of rooms in Matterport. That is. Then there's travel, education, and then fitness, when you can religiously follow the regime, where the version of fitness is truly gamified. That is actually the next level of metaverse. So, if you have any rebuttals, you can please come forward and speak.
Even the you can say that's the Andrea Boscott. I think yeah, that's the name that was of. He is actually executive of Metaverse. He is going to be main executive in 2022 for Metaverse, and he said that himself that practically the safety of person and privacy of person in digital or in a metaverse can't be protected. So what does it mean? That it means that we aren't safe also there. And if you're talking about the thing that you are saying that our avatar is reading this, our avatar is doing this, it will make us more rely on technology. And I don't think that it will going to balance our ecosystem, because relying on technology is not a smart work. We can take the help of technology. It's not so bad, but with some precaution, and they are not taking it. Even the games that they are playing, they are become more and more addicted. Even the teenagers and the kids, which are the main target of this metaverse, are being addicted in these things. Even you okay say study, if you will say that yeah, study is also going, it's not a bit. But if you will think that the even you are doing the online class, I don't think that it will be more connective or more practical than doing in class, like in blackboard, sitting in front of teacher, and that's thus feeling the holograms can't replace the human emotions and human relationship. The holograms are holograms, they can't replace real life. So that's my point. So anyone you wanna replicate my points or just wanna add some points for it?
So see, there will be always highs and lows, ebbs and flows, and ups and downs. Always there would be this obverse side of coins. So if you look into more positive aspects, I mean, it just depends on how you use it and how carefully you are trying to implement it. I mean, just I mentioned earlier, there are many use cases. Now, just imagine music concert. Justin Bieber, where he recently actually hosted a live concert in the metaverse. Had Justin Bieber held this concert in real life, very few people could have gotten the front seats. With the concept of metaverse, you can effectively get that feel of being seated in a front row for thousands and thousands of people. I mean, there's no restrictions on that as such, right? I mean, secondly, I mean that's a realistic, practical application of the metaverse. Secondly, in shopping, add to cart button where you can actually go feel like you're going into a shopping alley. So you can actually grab a product from the rack, place it in your shopping cart, right? You can, in fact, websites like Shopify have again started investing a lot in this very concept. There are video games like X Infinity. It's very popular. You can even play and earn. You can earn SLPs, which SLP stands for smooth low potion, if you want to know, and that has real tangible dollar value. People in Ghana are actually playing this game. So you see plans from real estate to music concerts to video games. Uh, I mean, even like for a fact, okay, Metaverse Group, which is a Canadian real estate company in the digital space, has recently bought. I don't. I'm not sure recently, but quite a few years back, had bought 116 parcels of land, which has 6,000 square feet, and that too for 6 lakh, which is 18,000 mana. So mana is nothing but currency for decentralized land. There's a crypto token for decentralized land. Okay, that is mana, which was 18,000 mana, corresponds to approximately 2.5 million USDs. Secondly, Republic Realm, they spent $4.3 million to buy virtual land inside of decentralized land. So these numbers might have blown off your mind, right? Even Grayscale Trust, which is a group of
Yeah,
wealthy investors,
yeah.
which which they say that Metaverse is ideally having a potential to become $1 trillion company. Okay, so there are many use cases and advantages of Metaverse. I mean, it depends on how you use it.
If you will see that even the Quantex app, where they have a metaverse, like they have their own currency. Like if you will say they have their own currency, even that. Yeah, metaverse is a virtual world, but we can't forget the real world. It will obviously, yeah, the investment they are doing. Even I was like, who was Stepson? That was the first one who described the metaverse in 1920 when the Google Chrome come. It was the first one he described the metaverse, and then it's come to the. I think now they are coming the forceful like Google. Even the Facebook has named them Meta, so show that they are progressive. Even the tasks they are making it. Even there's so much thing is happening, and the changes is good. I'm not denying that the changes are good, but the thing is, these changes really need now, because now we are even the phone came, the TikToks and the Facebooks actually make us a teenager, not a teenager, I will say every age of group, or not so far away from reality. And I don't think that's so faring from reality and going in virtual reality is so good. Like yeah, they're investing and they're doing something because they know that yeah, people will come. But the thing, these changes are actually required, or is that the main motive of main motive of Meta is actually being more than like it's too much more purpose. Like it's in negative way that he is doing something more, which is unrequired now. Not required now, yeah, it's required also, but in that way, I don't think so. And if in the beta executive is denying that they aren't actually able to protect our privacy, how will you say that is good? Like, yeah, it's a good. Even the main question can be, is the metaverse will be one for everyone, or is this will be going to for different for each person? Like for the games, there will be a different metaverse. For meeting the people, there is a different metaverse. So it will make us more in virtual than, and even it will make a person more ignoring the problems in real life, and they will go to the virtual reality without solving any problem. Like it will going to affect the mental health of a person. I think that. Yeah. Even Prashant, Swara, Dipyan, anything?
So you just mentioned about it's too risky, but just imagine today we live in a digital world, okay, and one should actually learn about the digital trends too. And plus, in this global pandemic which we have going on right now, isn't it good to actually connect virtually? I mean, just imagine pandemic in itself is horrifyingly comprehensive. I mean, if one doesn't actually prefer to use metaverse, I mean that is completely his or her choice. But if you look at its advantages, just imagine, there's no intermediary required. I mean, see, most of the metaverse, I mean, you buy NFTs, right? Non-fungible tokens, and you use cryptocurrency. So in today's date, cryptocurrency is widely accepted. Even banks have actually RBI, the Supreme Court, when they challenged, it is accepted today in today's date. So just imagine, no intermediary required, no geographical barrier, less charges, and then different cryptocurrencies have different timings. I mean, and it's very fast. So I mean, it's not about the only thing that is metaverse that is bothering people. It is about cryptocurrencies. People, because not many people know about the cryptocurrencies. I mean, let me actually tell one more interesting fact about metaverse. Snoop Dogg, American rapper, has invested in land parcel, okay, in metaverse, and is going to set up his mansion in the metaverse. I mean, in that way, we can actually enter his digital home. We
Oh,
can
Shah,
actually.
but I will contradict this part. You are saying that they are buying, even they can buy the whole world in the virtual, but that isn't a reality. I will say again. You
No,
are
just
the
imagine, just imagine if I want to visit Shah Rukh Khan's home that is in Mannat. Can I visit? No, right? But
are okay, okay,
but
go ahead.
in virtual world, I can actually visit his home.
No, but the thing that the
But
way you visit, sorry, go ahead.
yeah, yeah, but the way you visit, that is different. You are not going physically there. You are just, feeling, you are just experiencing the things. But in
Then
real sense, you are inside the home. You are not getting that satisfaction that you have
yeah,
physically gone there and, visit the Shah Rukh Khan's home.
your
You are
mind
just
can.
imagine. Yeah, you are just imagining that thing. That is in your imagination. In real sense, you are just inside the home.
The metaverse is only a given a thing is that you can see your imagination. That's the thing. This isn't a reality. Dreams are dreams, reality is real. So it doesn't. And the thing that you're going to say the Saruk Khan Mannat, I you that. But the thing is that your mental mind will be present, but physically not. The way you hug your mother, the way you eat that in virtual reality, you are not going to feel. You are going to feel this. The when you are actually whipping. And yeah, you need a hug, and then in a virtual reality, if you someone will hug, and they are not going to make any sense, but in reality they are making our sense. They are changing something mind, and that's the but the something is yeah, uh, feelings that only came in reality. And the feelings is so important in reality, like the weeping, the crying, the if a person is crying, the person is weeping, if a person is laughing, if a person is dancing in physically, they have a different feeling. And it can't replace the metaverse, can't replace this daily things. They can replace the cryptocurrency, or that's the thing that you're saying. Yeah, cryptocurrency is not known by everyone, because it's a new one, yeah, funda. And yeah, I think you're in America, but in India, most of the people are from middle class and poor class. So yeah, they doesn't have so much access to this technology or this thing. So I will say it's okay. When you the way you are surrounded by the person, it's okay for your person. But if you will see in local area like India, where you will see the state, small state that is Jharkhand, Odisha, Bihar, mainly they are we are that have a preparation of mind to take to experience metaverse in proper way. Okay.
Yeah, and
Don't
it
you
will require so many digital tools. And there are people who don't have that much money to spend their money on that digital tools. And what will happen because of this metaverse? People will come together at virtual level, but in real sense there will be socially disconnection will be there.
I mean, just imagine today's date. The global pandemic has been prevalent, right? And you don't know. I mean, the this variant hasn't even come out, and it's in itself is deadly. The SARS or COVID, everyone is getting COVID. Do you think, in right state of mind, a person can actually go and socially interact with the other person? Go to Mannat? Will he ever get a chance? Or if a person doesn't have money, he can actually visit through his virtual world to Egypt. He can go to US. He can go travel to Australia. I mean, just if it was a tangible money, he would have ended up spending more than lakhs. I mean, just imagine. And then even if you mention that the cryptocurrency and everything is very costly, I mean, let me ask you: can you buy zero point 0.1 share of Reliance Industries? Okay.
No, I can't buy.
Yeah. So, but you can buy zero point 0.1 of Bitcoin, right? So it depends on how smartly you invest in it, and it's an emerging technology. One should actually see if one has iota of doubts or inhibitions that can stay backwards. But those people, I mean, just imagine there are many people who are trying to invest it. I mean, Facebook, Mike Tyson.
Prashant, I will say that you are talking about the main is cryptocurrency. I think yeah, investing in cryptocurrency or getting the real estate or uh, sharing market, yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good for in metaverse. Is will be going to so good, but every person doesn't have that motive to get in crypto. They have a different motive of life and they perform that. There, some person are not willing to buy uh, to visit the Sarukh Khan Manat. They are actually busy in buying uh, you can say a land, a reality land, and want to build a home where they can family live. Most of the things is main like that. Uh, we are ambitious, yeah, we are ambitious, but the main funda that comes is that every person want a home, a family, a feeding one man or a woman, or a small, you can say small happy family. That's it. Investing in cryptocurrency, getting the real estate, yeah, it's a business mind and it's so good to have this. But we aren't that, every person aren't that progressed. We are at that time. Till now, every person wants a family, a home, a land, a property, a, you can say a full family pack. That's it. Now we are, it will take time to everyone to be interested in cryptocurrency or something like game. Yeah, teenage hours, including in games or anything. But if you talk about the adults or adults, no, they aren't like they are so much interested in this things. I don't think so. They are more into busy in feeding their family and making something for their child in generation that they can use, like asset, the real asset they are busy to make.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Okay, Prashant, you go ahead.
yeah, you can go ahead. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying that yeah, we want, happiness in real sense. We want good life in real sense. For example, we don't want ki you are, living a luxury life in metaverse, but in real sense you are below poverty line. We don't want these kind of things, na. For example, you have purchased land in metaverse, you have built good house in metaverse, but in reality you don't have, you don't have shelter, you don't have anything to, you know survive,
See,
or you don't have any income and all. You are just you are rich in metaverse, but in the real universe you don't have even a money to, fulfill your basic needs.
I think we cannot be very categorical about these things because, see, I mean, what I feel is like you guys are going into more emotional level. Okay, today's life is very busy and people do live a very sedentary life. Okay, now to comment on your land thing, people can buy a land with an intention to resell. I mean, just imagine, like e-shopping, just like we do, like we purchase a cloud space. I mean, domain name, or we, I mean, take it on rent, right? You can buy a land with intention to rent out, like a shop. You can buy a land parcel on rent. I mean, just imagine what would be the consequences if people start getting COVID and if they continue to die. What are your comments on the pandemic, which is
Guys,
more
if someone
prevalent
wanna
and
speak, go
ubiquitous?
ahead. If someone wanna speak, go ahead. No, I will start. Like I have something good. Like I am something contracted. But when Prasanna said we are getting into more state because in reality we are living. We are living with our parents. We are living with our colleagues, our teachers. We are meeting with our friends. We are. It's so emotional because it's connected to our life. Yeah, that's why we get personal or emotional. You can say. And you are saying the busy life, the hectic life. Yeah, we have. But somewhere in the day of life, when you have a so much busy life, you will sit. and think about what's you're gonna be do and what's your future, and you will just sit with your family like, okay, that's happening, yeah, that's happening. You will visit the friends when you're not feeling well or something like, or if you're going in metaverse, then you're going to be more addicted. This by meeting the friends, by meeting the family, you are actually going to do that. Yeah, you are solving that problem in reality. You are doing something good, you are increasing your confidence, you are increasing your personality, you are increasing your struggling, but like, yeah, you are growing up, guy. You can become a grown up guy if you work in reality. But in metaverse, if you're working, you are not gonna be a grown up guy, okay? You are not gonna be good in everything. Like in reality, when you're doing something, solving a problem, or getting pressure, yeah, something like that, that usually we do, we are improving ourselves, we are improving our confidence, we are improving everything in our field, like to have one A to Z. But in reality, in virtual, if you're doing something good, it's not affecting your personality or thinking or your physical health, okay? Physical health is also important, and if you're in virtual reality, it will badly affect your health also. Yeah, if anyone wanna speak for it, we.
Yeah, just take the example. For example, if you are ill and you are suffering from pain, then the hospitals in metaverse, the hospitals which will be there in metaverse, they are not going to take care of your health.
How?
You have to.
Like they're gonna use the virtual sorry, robotic surgery to do your medical checkup.
Is it possible?
How
Yeah,
it's
it's
not?
I do.
possible.
How it's not? Even now,
Look,
doctors are.
look, you have created your image in your metaverse, like artificial image of yours in metaverse. So how is it possible that the doctors, doctors checking you in metaverse, there will be no
Swara, Swara,
physical.
Swara, Swara.
No, no, no,
They
no, no,
will
no.
have
The point
a
is like,
they
if
are
I
going
have
to
a
give.
profile in Metaverse,
Yeah.
and I have something like, I have like a pain or something like that. So if I call a doctor, so doctor is gonna do what? He's going to check my profile that I live in that place, and he's going to come and do the robotic surgery or any kind of you know uh, you know medicine stuffs and all to me. So
The way you are saying that the surgery are important can't be. You can have a body one like you, like in Avatar, but the metaverse can't actually can get you in
Yeah,
reality.
yeah,
That's
surgery
not
is not possible in metaverse. Like
possible.
the doctor is doing surgery on your avatar.
What the
How is
heck?
it possible that you are feeling that surgery in real time?
What still, like, I just, but what surgery in human body by the robots, like in robot they can, like not in metaverse, but there can be robot and like doctors can be made which will to take care of us in hospital when we go, but it
But it is
can't be
not
like.
possible in metaverse, na yaar.
Yeah.
No, no.
How how
Let me answer your questions one by one.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
okay,
No,
okay,
no,
Prashant.
no, no. So why are you taking this global pandemic out of the equation? I want to ask that. And to answer your question, I had scheduled an appointment with a doctor, but due to the global pandemic, I wasn't able to visit physically there. But just imagine, I mean, due to the metaverse, I can actually meet a doctor. Okay, he can actually prescribe me medications. There would be prognosis, there would be health checkups. I can actually feel and like talking to him, and
One second.
that you can
You
done
are
on
robot.
video call also.
Yeah, yeah, there are so much ads. I mean, just a blood health or blood test or urine test, they can't be happen in metaverse. What you will give your blood in metaverse, like, okay, take this, from your avatar. And the thing is that the prescription that you're talking about, the prescription, the symptoms, you can even do it now
Soundarya,
by online.
there is something first you want to know is that it's not like doctor is going to come and do surgery in your avatar. There is something you will have in you in metaverse, that doctor will have that advantage to do surgery and other stuffs to you.
How can it be possible?
How
I know.
that will be possible? Yeah,
No,
that's why.
metaverse can't come in reality, and reality can't be replaced metaverse.
No,
That's
but
the
why
thing.
are you no? But why are you
Why?
taking global pandemic out of the equation? Why
Okay,
is
okay.
it not? Why is not everyone speaking of that? I mean,
Global
people
pandemic.
who are
Okay,
against
global
my
pandemic. Global
opinion.
pandemic. Okay, okay. Yeah, the global pandemic affected the person so. intentionally, I will say, so emotionally or so like they have get discouraged or something like that, they have a change in style.
Sorry to interject, but if the doctor gets pandemic, will he able to, in his right state of mind, will be able to treat us and do the
Huh?
surgery if he has a pandemic?
Exactly, bro.
One second. You are talking, but in metaverse, how is gonna surgery possible? It can't be possible. It can be on your avatar. Even in metaverse, this is not possible.
But
So
in
why
future
you?
there is going to be
No,
something
no,
new,
no,
yeah.
no. It will
I,
be never possible that the reality and the metaverse are meeting each other. You are imagine your body is actually the blood is going to take by the in metaverse like your star is there. You are not physically present. You are physically present in your room, in your
so what
office
if
also.
there is a serious, serious stuffs out there, and there is you need to do a surgery? So what you will do out there in
So
metaverse to do a
in
surgery?
metaverse, it is not a possible. It will be never possible.
It's going to be a possible, yeah.
Like how can even if the meta if the virtual and digital life is going to interfere like if yeah it can be possible like a robot can be there
Now
for
you're saying
us
it
in
can
our
be
home.
possible. So like,
Yeah, robots I am just listen full, okay. I'm talking about the robots, like the physically the robots can be present in our house to check up us. Like a doctor or family doctor hota hai, they are a family. So there can be family robots can be present, which will do our health checkup. But in metaverse, it's possible to get a surgery even in home by robots, but it's not possible to get surgery in metaverse. Just think that. And a global pandemic that you are talking about, yeah, global because of the global pandemic we are actually going to more attractive to the metaverse, okay. If the this global pandemic is not happening, if there's a nothing like that is going to happen, we are were actually at a normal state, I don't think that we are will so be so engulfed or be so attractive to the metaverse, I think. But because of this loneliness, or you can't talk to your family or something like that, and something you are not getting the facility that you have to take, that's a serious facility, that is important facility that you are going to take, but it can be given by the robots but not in metaverse. In reality they can be robot metaverse, okay, they will give this thing facility, that's it.
Just imagine you are affected with pandemic and no doctor is willing to take you in person to
Okay,
see you,
okay.
and there are no hospital beds available. What you will do in
O-
that cases?
Robots, I think in future the robots will be present to take care of us.
so that is also I am saying the future
No,
is going to make something,
metaverse,
for doing the,
but
surgery.
robots and metaverse are two different things. Robots are the
No,
one who actually
what you
function.
will do about now? Because if metaverse exists now, robots can be implemented later. What you will do at this juncture? Tell me this.
Those how this metaverse are going to be as a temporary solution for this serious health problems. Is it not a
So
even it's
let
not
me
a
answer you this.
solution? Okay,
Let me
okay,
answer you this also. Okay.
okay, okay.
So
Answer.
in metaverse, doctor will do your physical checkup. I mean, not I mean like not that much physical, but he can prescribe you medicines because not many see what this Omicron vaccines hasn't come out yet, right? It will come out in March. Yes, I mean in US. So since there's no vaccine, there's no way that you can get inoculated with that Omicron vaccine. Doctor can at least tell you, these are the medicines, this is what the color of the medicines look like, and this is how you can order, right? He can actually give you ideas. He can initiate his thought process. He can actually give you some time out of the and just imagine if doctors are not available, as you see the doctors, if they are also dying because of COVID. If the avatars are in there, and if they are programmed, they can actually give you the best advice. I mean, just look at the positive angle on the other side of
Y-
spectrum. Don't
yeah,
think only negative.
yeah, it's true that you can send your avatar there, and you will, doctor will prescribe you some medicines, and and you can purchase that medicine at your home. Yes, it's true, but the point is but you are talking about the that surgery is possible in avatars. That surgery wala point is not, that is not
Not acceptable,
something
right?
very, yeah, that
Or
is
you
not
are talking
acceptable.
about,
But
or you talk.
Wait, wait, wait.
but
Let
it
me
is
make
Hello.
a point.
possible
Let me
that
make
you
a
can.
point. Let me make a point. If there is
Okay.
going to something happen like metaverse, and there is nothing like doing surgery, so what is the use of making metaverse?
It's like the metaverse are only for, okay, I'm gonna be I think some with topic, but I will say metaverse for the for those who aren't willing to live in reality and wanna have some fun or something, like they are feeling depressed or there's
Everyone,
something like that.
अरे
Okay, soon. Okay, 1 second. Let me think that I'm talking about the Prashant that is saying that they are getting the facility you can get even now by consulting a doctor in an app, and they will prescribe you by the video call. If you will show the symptoms, you will show the that's it. They are going to prescribe you if you have an injury. You can show on video calls. Even you have
And what
something.
if doctor is not available? What will you
Doctors,
do?
so okay, what happened? Metaverse doctors, you are not talking the hypothetical question, Prashant. You are asking the hypothetical question. Like what happens when
No, it
metaverse?
is not. It is not. It's certainly not. Because let me tell you, because
Okay.
what happens in metaverse, doctors will be programmed that they will dedicate time to you. I mean, just imagine in
So
US getting an
app,
appointment so difficult.
so
After
when the app
two
is
to 3 months, you get appointment. Do you know
when the
that?
app is being made, the doctors are present. They are not for the wealthy. They are not unemployed. They are working for us. The app which offer the doctors prescription. The doctors are not unemployed. Okay, they are working for us. They are will be present. I will. So it can be case if what if the earth will be not present. It's like what if every answer we can't answer.
Metaverse is not in, it doesn't have nefarious intentions. It has
What
positive
how do
aspects
you
too.
know
We have
that
to
how do you
look on
know
the
that
brighter side.
how do you know that the metaverse are not going to affect you badly? Like the doctors that are still present can't also be prescribe the function can be technology can be some have not correction. What if the metaverse doctors are not present? What if the metaverse doctors are not good as human? That what happen if the metaverse doctors are not good to in prescribing prescribing the symptoms and the medicine? What will happen? It's just that everything has a loopholes.
So
So,
even your point should have loopholes then.
your point is also has a loophole. So it's just that we are
Yeah,
contradicting with
yeah,
it.
but we have to look on the more brighter side. That is what I'm trying to
But
say.
starting note, it's good to take the to see the brighter side and the positive side of a puzzle, but with precaution because we have seen the even 1 to 2% of using metaverse. There's so much cases happening. So you are actually
what
increasing
type
in
of
so
cases exactly?
okay, the girls are being harassed. The avatar is being harassed. The 80 plus content are actually visible in metaverse, which is so bad. Even the person is going to see the strangers, even the hacking system is also going to increase. They can hack so much things personally, more than a bank detail. They can even hack our mind also in that. Like what we don't want to do that in, but they can make us to do that in avatar in digital work. What will you going to do?
Okay, let me
It's
answer
just
you this.
okay. Okay.
Okay. On 6th of April 2018, RBI imposed a banking ban on Indian banks to have a relationship with crypto companies. But the same banking ban was lifted in 2018 by a Supreme Court decision, because of which the Indian banks were allowed to have business relationships and banking services with an with an exchange. Well, let me. So trading in cryptocurrencies as on date is absolutely legal. So bank have actually given the acceptance. Okay, so we can't say that they are imposing bans anymore. Okay, now your question about harassment. I mean, if you have that much iota of doubt or inhibitions, don't use it. Who is asking you to? I mean, water in adequate amounts is very healthy for your body. But if you drink more and more water, it absolutely will be there will be a water intoxication, right?
1 second, 1 second. Harassment can be happen even you're working for 1 minute on social media if you're working daily.
I mean,
Okay.
if you have that much calms in your mind, then don't use metaverse. Then what else we can say?
Prashant, that's not a concern. That's the thing that is happening. That thing is reporting is getting reported. Enough. Even
If I have mongering fear in appearing exams, then no, I mean I shouldn't
no,
appear for the exams, right? I shouldn't
no,
go
no.
forward then.
No, no, no. Why you're not getting my point, Prashant? I'm telling that the harassment and the cases that is going to that is happening in metaverse, like even the siege of the content, or it's like you like talking about that ex who is going to say you. Okay, so yeah, I think no one will deny to use the metaverse. Okay,
But
practically.
that person
Okay,
will be
let me
blocked. I mean,
come.
okay,
Me come.
but there
Okay, okay,
won't
go ahead.
be like a yeah, there won't be
Okay,
like a trauma. There won't be like
okay, okay.
a kind of agony
The
or
thing is,
stigma associated with it.
one thing is that I will say that if someone is you can say if someone has seized your data, if someone has harassed you in not in I will say physically, mentally, we in metaverse I will say. Mentally, if someone has us, physically they have harassed. I think that it is more painful, or I can say more, is equal to the reality. Okay, when someone has brainwashed you, or physically, or like the cases, yeah, the cases, and even the stepson. The main thing is that then Andrew stepson, who is going to be a dude of the metaverse, are also said that this isn't a practically possible to make everyone privacy safety. You know that. So how you, it's just come again with, if that person who's actually a main ray of the metaverse are actually saying this thing that is not possible. So why you are not, why you are actually contradicting it part? Okay, but the brightness is more.
Okay, let me actually answer you in this way. So, don't you think there will be enough security protocols, process, and policies
Uh,
abide by the?
I someone wanna speak, Swara? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I am saying that our privacy is not protected in social media. So how can we imagine that our privacy will be protected in metaverse?
There will be something
Yeah,
security are going
no,
to happen.
there
See,
is
see, like no, no.
in, just take the example that in social media, just take the example of these WhatsApps and Facebook, you have the option of privacy, but someone can take screenshot of your
Yeah, yeah,
picture,
yeah,
someone can
yeah,
morph
yeah,
picture of yours,
yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
so
Let
how
let
our
me
privacy is protected?
Even the
let me
WhatsApp
answer
say
you.
that they are encrypted. Even the WhatsApp say that they are encrypted. Even I was discussing something before the meet. That was a previous debate when we are discussing Akshay with that. Yeah, the thing is that the WhatsApp said they are encrypted. The Facebook said your message is encrypted. It doesn't is encrypted. They are being show, or they are being seen by everyone at the headquarters or the members. And even you will think that I have seen that so much cases that is happening. I will say, I have seen, I have not, I will say, but many person have said to me like they, if someone has discussing thing in WhatsApp that about a specific product, even the specific for like something like Bata or you can say, I don't remember the company names. Okay, jo, whatever the name you take. So that if you discuss in WhatsApp, you're going to see the ad in Facebook or even if not from one person I have seen hear that. I just thought from one two person. I just thought, okay, this is will be going to incidents like, okay, this will correlation incidents. It doesn't matter. But I have seen that, I have heard from more than 10 to 15 people, sir, that they are saying same thing about. It is actually reporting after that when there was a rumor that was actually gone through that WhatsApp privacy is not protected. I don't know what was that, but yeah, after that I have actually get to know about 10 to 15 that is saying that if they discuss something in WhatsApp about product, they are going to see that ad. Even my mom has experienced that. So what is that? Is that our privacy is being leaked there, or in metaverse just think that what will happen? Okay, now go ahead,
So,
Prashant.
so does it mean that one has to stop using digital application and social medias?
I'm not
Okay,
saying that.
okay, okay,
I'm
okay.
okay.
So,
Okay, go
so
ahead.
if you have very severe concerns of your information might get leaked out, just imagine in metaverse you can have your own avatar. If I'm dark, I can be fair there. If I'm dwarf, I can be tall there. Okay. So in no way, I mean, in no uncertain words, I must say this, that Facebook might have implemented some protocols. Okay, they might be abided some by some protocols which can ensure safety, security of a person who is in like in that metaverse, right? So since this is so metaverse, well, it's not that much, but it is in its infancy. Okay, it's still at its inchoate phase. But just imagine, I mean, more colossal challenges will come, and there will be most security will be tightened, right? And they are working on encryption part. They are actually working to make it more convenient for the users
I will
to.
say that they are only for name. The description part, the privacy protected, the term and condition, they are for only the showing. Our bank details, our messages, our personal stuffs that is on internet aren't secure.
No,
Just are
how
the main
bank details? Well, in cryptocurrency, bank does not
shopping
bank is not involved in cryptocurrency.
or It's like more like a cryptocurrency debate than a metaverse. I,
When you buy NFTs, you buy with cryptocurrency, right? In metaverse, you buy NFTs, right?
I am child. One second. I am thinking to invest in cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is okay, but I haven't even because I'm not in legal age. So I just know about it. I haven't experienced this thing. I will honestly say I haven't experienced this, but I know about this thing. But I can't say anything about crypto because I haven't experienced this thing, and I can't point out my views on that experience because you have if you are investing have experience, and that's why you are telling. But I haven't not because I'm not on legal age. Okay, in India, and the way you are talking that. For the inscription, I will again say that when you are doing some shopping mall or something like that, you give the bank details and something like debit card for making the payment. Okay, so this data is secured by the that shopping app. Okay, I don't know it's secure, but our bank details has are not present even in that shopping mall. Okay, so yeah, that's what I wanna say. So yes, anyone?
Yeah, my voice is audible.
Yeah, yeah, Akshay.
Just I have joined just 5 minutes ago. What was going on? Literally, I don't know anything.
Just a summary that Prashant and is against the topic. Shwara is with me topic. Dipan is against the topic of Dipan is with the metaverse, and yeah, you just saying that, and we
Yeah,
are talking about the metaverse.
like I'm
So
also with Metaverse. Like it's really it's like a
Okay,
cool thing.
Cool thing.
yeah, it's I
Yeah,
even I was talking about this topic before we meet, and it was like sounding like a kid. Like I like that because I love the kids.
yeah, but really, like I don't have like much idea about the virtual reality and all how it works and all. But I think that in near future, the it will happen like the metaverse. We will like we will have like a virtual friends and all, and we can do like there are many things that in near future will happen. Just I want to say this.
Okay, so I have just a question that we are discussing about that surgery is possible in metaverse. Or what do you think about Akshay that the surgery on body is possible in
Uh,
metaverse?
Currently, I can't say because this is what type of question is this? Like in
This is the type
metaverse,
of question that people should think. Like, is there any
yeah.
kind of serious
See,
thing happen
in in
in
my
like near
in my
future?
point of
And
view, in my
yeah, yeah.
point of view, it is possible in near future, but currently it is not possible. I in near future we can have a like very high technology that we will have surgery in like virtual reality in near future. I don't know about the currently because can't say anything
Currently, like
like
it's
technology.
building the technology. So
Yeah,
like
currently
currently, we
we are
should
like
give
building,
time and money to build the thing to that level, to that professional level to work with.
but I think that the virtual reality, like for experiencing virtual reality we have to buy equipments, and that equipments are very costly,
But
so not
there will
everyone
be
can
nothing like
experience.
they're not gonna make too much of costly, because if we can't buy tools and equipments in metaverse, like in virtual world, then what is the use of going through the virtual world if we can't use that properly? So like there will be something something there will be something there to buy equipments and use them in virtual world, and
Like
there will be
we can
something like
have
that.
virtual, there will be in near future there will be virtual reality shops like cyber cafes and all. They will
Yeah,
provide us
cyber.
the tool.
Yeah, Prashant, you wanna say something?
Yeah, even I think surgery at one point will be possible in metaverse with an emergence of nanotechnology.
Yeah,
Well,
like Prashant, I also this was in my mind. We can use this nanotechnology in surgery.
Nanotechnology.
What is this nanotechnology? Actually, I'm not aware about
They
this.
are actually sitting with a new tab where they are opening all the things that they are saying. I know, guys. You.
Yeah, actually,
I'm joined with the mobile, so I can't open.
okay. Nanotechnology. It's like very we can say that micro, like the equipment or the many like any part is like micro size. Like it's very small. It's like very small in size. Uh,
You're
But
talking about the
online
small.
surgery,
You're
but
talking about the
मुझे
small.
क्या लगता है
Yeah, go Iswara.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these
Zobia is
nano
saying something.
Yeah, go, Zobia. Zobia, go. Go ahead.
like
Sorry.
some countries nanotechnology is used for like surgeries and all. Yeah, like where human hands cannot reach, where their nanotechnology
yeah,
actually.
yeah, Zobia.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
yeah, Zobia is saying
so
correct.
does that answer your question, Soundara and Swara?
Yeah, this is the
Okay.
Look,
answer.
Okay.
actually,
Yeah, it's a perfect
I
answer.
am.
It can be
Look,
possible to do.
actually, I didn't understand. Still, how is
So
it
Yeah.
nano.
possible कि
Okay, okay.
metaverse में आपका operation चल रहा है और real sense
Okay.
में
रियल पे
you
आप
are
कुछ
you are
नहीं
Let me
getting
होगा.
answer
operated?
this.
Yeah.
मुझे
Let me answer this.
seriously,
Yeah, like
सच
I
नहीं
am
है.
not getting
बात
the I am
दैट्स अ
not
फैक्ट.
yeah, I am not getting the कि
The
what
Okay.
पॉइंट
actually
क्या
it is
बोल
this.
रहे हैं.
Okay,
Yeah, like
nano. Okay, 1 nanometer is equal to 10 raised to minus 9 meter.
yeah,
Now, when
yeah,
you
yeah.
talk
That's
in
the
terms
physics
of
question.
medicines, yeah. So when it comes to medicine, just imagine, yeah, like bulky computers used to be there, few decades back, and today we are just using a smartphone, and
yeah,
then we
like
everything has
take the
become in the
example of
nano.
smartphone, like how the camera has developed, like in smartphone. Today we have a very high quality cameras in our smartphone that can capture a long distance images.
I mean,
Okay, so you mean is it possible कि metaverse की कुछ ऐसे tools होंगे जो आपको अपने साथ
no,
रखने होंगे and they will operate
well,
you
Like
when you wish.
like
yeah. It is called nanomedicine. Sorry.
So
Please
the
go ahead.
guys, the thing is that it's better to have a robots than nanometer. We can have a robots for that. It will be
Yeah, there
more.
are nano robots. There are nano
They
robots. They're 10 raised
What
to,
which
they're nano
are
robots, they're called as.
the one who's
also
going to the surgery, those are robots only. Robots mean nothing like that. एक मेटल का मुंडू रहेगा,
yeah,
एक हाथ रहेगा, पाय
nothing.
रहेगा,
Yeah,
वैसा कुछ नहीं है. So like
yeah. Even the
You know,
robot,
you know,
you
you
can
know the
say,
drug delivery mechanism, how it works. Drug delivery mechanism.
yeah,
Yeah.
can't just tell about this.
So they use some kind of nanomagnet. So see, whenever cancer is there, sometimes a tissue is very carcinogenic. So when you use chemotherapy, it can actually even damage your healthy cells. But with the advent of nanotechnology, it can only target the affected cells. That nanomedicine, if it goes inside your body, it can actually target your affected cells, and this is where you don't have to go undergo chemotherapy and other terrible prognosis.
I want to say something, Prashant. The first thing that I will want to share that I am sensing that it will going to overstimulate the human beings. Don't you think that by doing using metaverse the way using macro nano, that's the huge word for me. I will say I'm not so much educated about it, but it's not. Do not think it will overstimulate human being senses. It's a dangerous thing, I think.
Nanomedicine is still used in today's
No,
date.
no, I'm talking about the metaverse, whole metaverse, not nano. Yeah, nano comes in, but you don't
you
take
think
it.
metaverse is dangerous?
Of course. Oh, that dangerous thing that can be happening is over. Like you can't actually. What if like you are just into more into metaverse and facility that you have got that you have forget what we will lose for what we have to pay for that to get this thing, and you're not understanding this. I'm saying who is
See,
against, who is with the
every
topic, Prashant, Depan, or
yeah,
Zubi. I will say
after
that.
like after
But
everything is
after
losing something more important in your life, real life, by using this facility. You are losing something so important. Okay, I will say
Everything
that.
is dangerous unless and until you don't know how to use it.
It is under like I was like Prashant. Everyone can't be so proper like you are. Just we are teenagers. We will
No,
get addicted.
no,
We will.
I'm not perfect. I'm not pristine, but I have this alacrity to learn. I have propensity to study, to work out
You know that
practically.
excessive thing is can be wrong. Okay, excessive dose of medicine can be excessive use of the thing is wrong. But how is about the 18 to 10 years child who don't know? They doesn't have any idea. They will use
Well,
the
it's
medicine.
surprisingly, it is surprisingly quite common that even like small kids, they are very, they
Yeah,
use tablets and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
It's more
So
often
don't
than
you
not.
think? So don't you think that we like we understanding that no, yeah, that's we have to do in limit. We had to also talk to, but what even the Facebooks and the LinkedIn and Instagram are like, so like every teenagers are there and making these things. Okay, I'm not thinking this is bad. I'm not telling there's a social media is bad. I also use social media some of them, but the thing is that is distracting. Even you will see that I'm not talking about only academic thing. The personality development is actually not happening in the child. They are also lacking. If a child is not meeting a person with a person to person, not meeting in family, how they will know how to become a person, how to show yourself like something. Many things like actually get it by in real life by doing meeting people or doing something which can't be doing metaverse. Anything, when like I will say some biological process also. If you are getting my point, it's good. So how you are actually replacing? We can't replace again. I would say we can't replace holograms with human relationship.
Today's concern is about time and space. In today's date, you see both husband wife, they both go to work. They don't have time for their own childrens to actually appreciate them,
Uh,
to give
uh,
them.
uh, no, no. In India, we are mostly in. You can say in India. I will talk about. We are not that progressed. I'm ashamed of that. I will say because we are not progressed of that all the men and women are doing.
Metaverse is not intended to actually find some flaws. They're actually trying to help you. They're kind of finding a
Yeah,
solution for you.
so much help is going to happen. It's not
It's
like like the Geo that has given like that the Geo Ambani has given a free net. Yeah, yeah, Zubi. Yeah, Zubi. Yeah. Not only children's, not only children, adults. Oh no, not I didn't get your point. What did you say?
I concur with this notion.
What that? What was that point? Can you again repeat it?
So it is Instagram. So she mentioned that Instagram, whenever a child, when a kid uses Instagram, it is always done under parental guidance.
Who said that? Who said that? Like no, if you are thinking that the thing that if a child is doing something and if a child is making saying something in Instagram, it's controlled by parents are totally false. Even it's just a so-called parental control. Okay, it's just and to show that they are in a parent control. They are not at all 0%. They are more intelligent. Like in the, I will tell that I'm not defending or decreasing the parent side, but the parents think that okay, the child is doing something, they are keeping on. But no, it's just the child is showing what he wants to show to the parents. Nothing.
See,
So it's a
risk are everywhere. Okay, in stock market, in metaverse, even the food you eat, you don't know if it is toxicated or not. It doesn't shows you, right? It's not visible. So everything is risky, but it depends on how carefully you use that particular thing, right?
But the thing is that, no, Prashant, then it again to get same point that not even that this small technology is affecting the child in so bad way. So how this big and changes going to make them more reliable and more uh, good. It's going to more damage them than making them supporting them.
So there are measures taken yeah, from their end. There are
Uh,
things they are
but
trying to consider.
but the
I
thing
mean,
is that no, we are, it's not like you are not. How can I explain it? You are not seeing that surroundings. I think I am seeing my surroundings. If I will observe that your surrounding, my surrounding, every surroundings that they are getting, the environment we are all having is different, and the mostly generally environment that we are getting is reality. That is what I'm saying. The parental control happen. I'm not saying that parental control all are also so helpful, but in some, I will say not in some, in India, mainly in India, they are not actually so effective. I will say they are more into this. And if I don't know to you. If you're saying Instagram, so just see that, yeah. Just they are giving the good content. Also, I'm not saying, but just see the content. Also, some of the things and that they are making that.
just
Isn't
imagine.
isn't that they are? I will not say I'm going to give us some knowledge or gyan on this, but I will say be precaution. Take precaution before using something. Even we take precaution after taking medicine, like not going to this or not eating that. Even we take precaution. So why we are didn't take any major precaution in doing this metaverse? I'm talking about why we doesn't have any precaution for that. I haven't heard that precaution anything. I just hear the facility that the metaverse providing, the precaution they are not providing. What is that?
Well, let me actually say this. So there's no evidence whatsoever where people, or especially kids, have found themselves in terrible danger due to metaverse. And otherwise, public would have expressed themselves very strongly. I understand. Many are entitled to their own privacy, but again, the question circles back to whether, I mean, you think that you have done enough research, you think that you're capable enough, you think that you
No,
have done. So it's
I'm
straight
not
answer.
so much
Don't use
deep.
it. See. You. I mean, if I don't know about stock market, it will give me that kind of common sense that I will not use it. Right. Half knowledge is always dangerous. I think if people don't know how to use it.
The thing is that the knowledge is never gonna. If you take some topic, the knowledge is going to be deeply. They are not even. If you are even here for 1 year, if you have taken the topic and even you read 1 year, there's something will still left to read or study. So incomplete knowledge, yeah. Anyone doesn't have any full knowledge of anything. I think
I mean, a person
everyone.
who has, I think a person who has hard-headed acumen in a slight state of mind, he will know how to have high returns from a stock market, right? He will
That's the
see
experience thing,
people.
yeah. That's the experience they have got. But the thing is, experience also never get in. You will experience new and things when you will go something in deeply and deeply. Like you are investing in cryptocurrency, you're going to get a deeply knowledge in that. That's the
So
thing.
that
You
is
have an incomplete knowledge. Even you have a 50 plus experience, you still have an incomplete knowledge. And
so.
incomplete
For
knowledge.
instance, okay, so probably more apt or specific example could be I don't want to enter into the IT world, and in US most of the jobs are offered to IT people. Does it mean that I have to stop going into? I'm still see. The thing is, sometimes people have to opt for those majors where they can benefit in the future. For instance, if one is interested in literature, but for some reason they have to go into science, they have to go into IT. These things, that thing you should actually go forward if you want to have a good and better life in future. So if you think that you are not capable enough, if you think that this is something that can actually put me into terrible danger, then just stop resuming its pacing, right? At the very mention of it,
Okay,
like,
I got that case. There was a case that is happened on 26th November. A beta tester was reported something deeply troubling. She had been groped by the stranger on Horizon Worlds on December 1. Beta revealed that she had been posted her experience in the Horizon World beta tasting a group of, like he was tasting that metaverse thing at that time, and yeah, he got harassed. That was I saying. So yeah, there should be like a safe zone for them also, where they can actually will take part of. Like there's no safe zone in metaverse. Like you don't think there should be a safe zone for the where will you go that you will actually will disconnected all the facility that is provided in metaverse so that you can't be affected by it. This is important. Like precaution is not taking. Prashant, you're not. You can't deny that the precaution is not taking. You are only seeing the facility they are providing, not the precaution.
See,
Any precaution not. Right? So how if something is not, you are saying that you should not do how to use effective. Okay, I know, but you will use something effective with a precaution. Nah, everything will be successful. Or if you're doing something, it will be become successful if you're doing with some precaution. And there is nothing precaution is there.
no, no,
Is
that
it
is to the
possible,
great extent, Ansu. Sorry, please go ahead.
yeah, uh, I'm just saying that is it possible in metaverse there will be, courts, laws, and legal system and all, just like
Yes,
we have in real sense? Then it
yeah, as a
Absolutely.
student, art a student. Got you. Yeah,
Absolutely. I mean, reviewing the current scenario.
yeah, yeah.
I
But
mean, if
it is not. It will again like death penalty should be legalized. Like there should be how the death penalty will be executed in metaverse. Like the avatar will be killed or there you are banned from using the metaverse. What will happen? What the
no,
thing?
yeah, that's what I'm saying, that there will be courts and all, then judges and all, there will be, proper system. I am not, I'm just asking. I'm just want to, know what you people think about this.
Yeah, but
It will
it
be
can
like
happen.
a
It can
proper
happen.
disconnect from the real world if these kind of
Proper
things,
whole 100%
if these
proper
kind of things
disconnection.
will happen.
Yeah.
well, I
Anyone?
think we can.
Yeah.
I think we can table this aside for the future consideration about the legal judicial system. But yeah, there are emotional challenges, and but a person, if he has a positive and hopeful approach, definitely it will yield positive results. You know, I mean, one should just promote hope. Just imagine in this pandemic, it's a desperate situation and it needs desperate measures, and then we all have to fight it together, right? So this concept will definitely shine in the near future. I mean, whether a person commits arson, whether there's a perpetrator, robbery will, to the great extent, will decrease. Even like crimes on women, even people who actually, like kind of burn effigies or vandalize buses or cars. To the great extent, that will only happen in the metaverse. In that way, in that fashion, people will stay safe in their real life. I rest my case here.
I think we should end our debate now. What do you people think?
Yeah, it's Ruby
Yeah.
and Dipyan. If you want to say something, say. And then we will conclude the whole debate.
Yeah, and we'll decide next topic.
Yeah, you're so excited to decide next topic.
No, I am not excited. Excited. I'm just saying.
Yeah, like, matlab, this is really a long topic, and I don't think that this is the end of this topic.
Like
Part
whatever
two
we will
required.
discuss, like the next topic is also going to be the last answer, which is that future में जो होगा वो देखा जाएगा.
अबे क्या मतलब है अभी तो हमें जीने दो
So,
11 पास करने दो.
Soundarya,
Yes. Yeah.
you are against this topic, no? In near future, after 50 years, when someone will see this video,
Okay.
they will say that there was a person who was against the metaverse.
वो
I
कहाँ
don't
है
know how
अभी.
I debated, but the thing is that na I will see my debate like how I debate. It was like
Like
ऐसा नहीं है, नई टेक्नोलॉजी तो आनी ही है, ये मेटावर्स का जो कॉन्सेप्ट है ये आएगा ही आएगा, आज से 10-15 साल बाद इट विल डेफिनेटली कम.
इग्नोर
you
तो कर नहीं
you
सकते.
yeah,
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 yeah.
we can't ignore this, it will definitely come because
It's already
technology
there.
is,
It's
Yeah,
already
yeah,
there.
it,
it's all, yeah,
it
it's
there.
already there, but it's not, that much, you can
Yeah,
say,
promotion is required.
developed. Yeah, it will
Yeah,
be.
तो अभी शुरुआत है.
whole implementation is still not happen. Yeah, it will happen in nearby.
Yeah,
So Prashant, go ahead in metaverse.
it
Just
will.
yeah,
Yeah,
just
Prashant,
invite me in metaverse.
Pardon me?
Yeah, just invite me in metaverse. Okay.
I mean,
Okay,
if you have
Akshay.
high risk,
Okay,
Yeah,
I
we
If
guess
will
you
have
have
you are
risk,
we
if you like,
like
you if अगर तुम्हारा कुछ हो गया तो like हम नहीं जाएंगे डॉक्टर बुलाने के तुम्हारा सर्जरी के लिए.
okay. You are having test. Prashant is going to be a tester for us.
Oh भाई.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
okay.
okay, good.
So we will have conclusion is we will have debate in metaverse.
You want a part two? What will we conclude
Okay,
in
part
part?
two. Okay, okay. We will do a part two
Akshay is
in
saying
metaverse.
that we will conclude this part in metaverse after 10 or 15 years.
We will do a meeting in Metaverse Google Meet.
Yeah,
Then there will be we will get that feel or experience of real world.
There will be something developed like Meta Meet, and we will meet
Meta,
together.
yeah. See. I
Meta
think
Facebook
metaverse,
already. This.
mm,
Meta Facebook is already
meta.
there. Like Facebook's another name and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Conclude, Akshay. Conclude. You
Yeah,
have
yeah,
a
yeah. Sure,
conclusion
sure.
power. Conclude.
Metaverse is a thing. Metaverse is a thing like we can't explain to the people, other people. Like if you 100 years ago, if you explain the explain people about the mobile phones, they will not believe it because 100 years ago there was
There
no
will be
phones
something
and
except of mobile phone.
they will say they will they will say that how it is possible like 100 years ago there was no phones and all, then the people won't believe that there will be such type of thing in near future. But today we are using phones, we are having video calls and all, so we are accepting the current situation, like uh, accepting the current technology.
And you can see this bad effect also. You can't ignore the bad effect.
What type of bad effect? Like we are
Okay,
like we are
No, phones
I,
का कोई bad effect नहीं है. This online, this social media का negative impact.
बहुत ज्यादा मैंने
हाँ.
देख रखा है. Like the person that my friends actually I will say that so in teenagers you will feel some like that lonely, but because you know why we feel lonely, and when we have mobile and we can chat with anyone in all over the world. Even now, Prashant is from America, so you're from there, Jovia, you're from like don't know where you are from different, and we can talk. Okay, it's
yeah,
just
and we
a
get the benefit.
It's a
it's a good
positive thing.
yeah, it's a good thing. I'm not saying that's a good thing, but when you will actually okay, I'm going to again it's a will stream on YouTube Akshay, so I'm not going to say that मैंने गलती कर चुकी है. I'm not going to say something.
Okay,
Then I will
like
get
I don't know what had happened in 30 minutes because I was not there
so
in this
much.
debate. Okay, like I have to see this debate on YouTube. What actually really happened in this debate? Okay, so what will be the conclusion? Like, metaverse
What
is
is
good
the
or it is
what is the point at last? So what we have decided to say at last, right?
Like what we had to conclude, like for the whole meet and for the whole debate, what the conclusion we
okay?
are going to say.
In short, we will conclude that we will have this conclusion in metaverse part two after 10 to
Yeah.
15 years.
Or you can skip
but
the
but
conclusion.
then
Okay.
but then if you ask me my personal opinion, I would want to invest a small amount of money which I always call as a party fund. That will depend on everyone's risk appetite, 10,000, 1,500. So which I mean, it has its multiple layers of security to ensure our fund safety. So one should actually learn about cryptocurrency first before jumping into metaverse concept.
Even not only the cryptocurrency, I will say. Even you
Yeah,
should know
Bitcoin,
the one
then
second. Okay, okay,
decentralized.
yeah, yeah, that's the real estate. Even one should know that one should know that okay, the even we should have a small like the in before the exam we actually read about that chapter. We actually get a guidance. Like when you see the question paper, they will not directly give you the question. They will say, okay, attempt this question, attempt that, attempt that, attempt this, attempt this. One answer question,
Okay,
that thing. Timing. So
let
yeah, there should be a before a mm, something precaution that I should need. I think that there should be a precaution.
And for your
Yeah, if
information, there
this
are multiple. Sorry.
Okay, okay, go ahead, Swara.
And for your information, oh, sorry, Swara, please go ahead.
Sorry, sorry, sorry. Okay, go ahead.
no, no, Prashant, you go.
Go,
So,
I
and
was
Prashant.
just
for
say
your information,
Yeah.
That was just my closing statement. There are multiple metaverse if you want to consider. There's
Yeah.
Decentraland, there's Sandbox, there's Axie Infinity, there's Engine Coin. So you can try actually surfing through it, and then you'll get a clear idea of what metaverse
Yeah, I
actually
should
is.
search on the Quora website about this.
Okay. Searching the Quora website. I think for the my conclusion part, I think my conclusion part is going to be so big. So I will just say that even we are living in the that world is also a metaverse. If you, I think that because
See,
what the real the metaverse should be implemented with a precaution, with the safety measures. Even you're bungee jumping now, there should be whole security propagation that you have, so that you can, even you even in worst case you die even, but you have a precaution, something like, okay, there's bandage. Just even in cricket you will see the teams, they have a bandage or something like that, equipment that will protect them. Even they will get even impact that, but they have something to protect. So we need that.
So
Metaverse
metaverse is
can't.
solution, bungee jumping, so skydiving, like
Oh, okay, now
that
you are
that
actually
can
talking
actually.
about the
yeah,
facility that you are
we,
actually attracting
we
us.
with the help of metaverse, we can experience and go to Mars.
Elon Musk hai. He will actually do in
No,
real life.
I
Don't worry.
actually, yeah, I'm thinking that if metaverse virtual reality, like it is possible that we can experience the Mars, we can go
Oh
to
yeah,
the
it's
Mars
yeah,
planet.
it is possible. I think it will be going to possible. What
Yeah,
can
it
we
is
do?
possible. There will be metaverse
Yeah,
Mars.
yeah, yeah.
There will
Metaverse,
be
Mars.
metaverse sun. There will be
Jupiter,
metaverse planet.
Jupiter, Jupiter. There will be
Yeah,
metaverse. Even you can say what happened. Even there will be metaverse partner also. Like you can talk to them. Like you can do even metaverse, what the metaverse, everything, like anything that you can do, everything is actually maximum thing is possible in metaverse. Something is can't replace, something is losing us, but we are not seeing it then, don't know why, but okay.
we can't find the perfect conclusion of this topic.
So skip the
I think,
conclusion part ना,
yeah,
इसको पता
like
चल रहा है.
we should, लाइक मुझे तो लगता है कि अभी हमें इसका conclusion like रखना ही नहीं चाहिए क्योंकि it's of no
Yeah,
use.
it's a thing which is, still not in
Yeah,
reality. We are just, it is a thing which will come
Yeah,
after
neither we
10
have
years.
decided it is good or bad.
or we should ask the Mars
Yeah, we
people this
cannot
first.
decide because we haven't experienced this thing yet. So we can't decide whether it is good or not, whether it is safe or not. We are just, assuming. We are just creating our metaverse.
Don't
Yeah,
worry,
in
there will
mind.
be don't worry, there will be constructive criticism when the time comes.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
need
of
that.
course.
Yeah, I need that, Prashant. I need that.
Okay,
Because
see,
I once had
no conclusion for this topic.
okay, okay, okay. I once had having a strong viewpoint in against the topic. I'm actually not still able to find a strong thing that can oppose the metaverse. Honestly saying,
Okay, uh, so there will be the no conclusion or like we it might be happen like in metaverse, the surgery might be possible. So this might be also the conclusion. Like we will post one, two, three conclusion on the topic. Like the surgery will be possible in
yeah,
metaverse.
one
Or
from Swara and us, second for Prashant, third from Zubi,
yeah,
Dipan. Wow, you can also take your. But I think just skip the conclusion part. I think we are okay with that. We have discussed and we have gained something more and more about the metaverse. I think by sharing each other so much thoughts. So yeah,
yeah.
it's a
Okay.
productive debate.
So no conclusion for this debate. And should we
What will be the next
talk
topic?
next topic? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
is it
thank you,
going to
Prashant,
happen today, or like we are like preparing
on
for the next
weekends.
topic?
On weekends.
Okay, okay.
And thank you, Prashant. You have come like after so much time. I'm hearing you.
Yeah.
Yeah, weekdays are usually busy for me because
Yeah.
yeah, it is morning when there is night there.
Yeah, I can understand. But yeah, thank you for coming here. Like I got the debate. Like after so much time, I have debated like with full enthusiasm or like that.
You are
Before that,
most
that
Yeah,
was
welcome.
I also.
yeah. Before that, that was a reservation, and after that, it was like a normal topic going on. So I was like, okay, that's the good.
Okay,
Mhm.
next topic.
Swara, give some next topic ideas.
So next topic
It,
means next topic of metaverse or something
No, no.
else other than
No, no,
metaverse.
other topic. Other topic.
Okay.
The topic for debate on again Sunday. Like just take on Sunday, okay, Akshay. It will be going to good.
Yeah, I think Prashant, you also will be there on the weekend.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, okay.
Prashant, you are in America?
Yes,
That's why his
You are
perspective is
Indian?
so different.
yes. Born and brought up in India.
Okay, okay, okay. Uh, hijab controversy? What do you
Yeah,
think?
Karnataka. Yeah, yeah, Karnataka wala. I need that. I
That
was
no,
saying
that
to
no,
say
that is more sensitive topic.
oh, sensitive topic.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, yeah. I think that. Okay, okay. No, no, nobody.
So
Skip it.
नो वी कैन हम लोग
No,
अपने
no,
अपने नॉलेज के लिए कर सकते हैं इसको
no.
पोस्ट मत करना
No,
नहीं
no,
नहीं
but it will no, it will stir up public opinion.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
The thing is that no, I don't think we are present from all the religions. So yeah, I don't think. Skip it. Yeah, we and Sora will now
So
discuss
the
further.
topic should be all embracing and which will be
या
accepted gracefully by
गिव सम
everyone.
आई ओके
Yeah, give
देन
some
गिव सम
idea
आइडियाज
and don't talk about any revolt and battle. Okay, guys, decide the topic quickly. I need to go.
yeah, really.
Or else you can take your
Yeah.
time, Akshay, and then you can send us an email
Yeah,
when you are
yeah, we
ready.
can. Yeah,
You
yeah.
can do
But
that too.
okay, we will send an email. Email was the topic
Okay,
name.
okay.
Okay.
बट when you show the topic it should be clear like are you getting what I'm trying to say like what you
Oh,
want in that topic
what
Yeah,
you want
but
in that?
like
like Saundanya
title
suggested
should
this
be
topic.
clear title should be very clear
The title
Uh,
Saundanya gave me this metaverse. I really
yeah.
don't have. She said that the topic will be metaverse, and I also no, don't did
it
not get
shouldn't be
any
in
idea.
one word it shouldn't be in one word it should be at least थोड़ा लंबा होना चाहिए कि सामने वाले को समझ आ
Yeah,
जाए
I
कि
think
क्या
the
है
topic name should be metaverse is good or bad. I think the
Yeah, I
topic
think this is
should
the
be.
only time Akshay had made some topic like that, but otherwise Akshay he mentions it completely.
yeah
Yeah,
yeah yeah
because
yeah that's why I also got confused कि means
Guys,
let's
what's the next topic?
yeah. Next topic.
Should I give some suggestion?
yes yes of course you can
Yes.
We can talk about. Okay. Didn't you think that Akshay, we should complete the college education should be compulsory part two
Yeah.
because we haven't
Yeah.
concluded this year. I think we need to
Should
conclude that debate.
should college education be compulsory?
Yeah, it's my first debate that was okay. So we can conclude. Even we have a so much topic like मतलब वो बातों बातों पे नया नया टॉपिक निकल जाता है फिर भूल जाते हैं. That was a topic. Okay, social media is bad or not? Done?
Social media is bad or not?
Done?
Uh, yeah. What do
Social
you think,
media is
Prashant?
good.
I'll take a rain check.
Rain check. Okay, okay, I got it. But what about
Yeah.
a topic that you like? What do you think about a topic that like social media is good or bad? Not is good or
Yeah,
not?
there are ample points to suffice.
Yeah, yeah, I will go for that. What do you think about Shwara, Zubia, Dipyan? What do you think about the social media is good or bad?
you are asking whether it is good topic or not or
Yeah, yeah, like I'm getting all the
I
satisfaction
thought
like
that
you.
he's suggesting me to say something another topic.
No, 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 no. No, no, no. I'm not doing that thing. I'm just saying that we will debate on the topic should the social media is good or bad, using of social media is good or not on the next
Should
weekend.
we? Okay, so should we
I'll
debate
have
on
to.
this topic?
I'll have to drop. I have some pressing
Okay, okay,
matters to
okay,
attend. Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
okay.
okay,
I will just
okay,
Thank
okay.
make
you
Okay.
all.
introduction.
Yeah,
Thank you all.
Thanks,
thank you,
brother.
Prashant.
Good day and good night.
Yeah, yeah.
Good night.
Good night. Oh,
Good
yeah, good
morning,
night.
bro.
Yeah, yeah. Good morning for you, Prashant.
Good morning, good morning.
Thank you. You have my
Not good.
sincere gratitude. Okay. Bye, guys.
Have a good time, bro.
You too. Bye.
Good.